Oh shit.
There is no engine here. Very, very important thing.
Yeah.
Now I'm ready.
Is it working though? So, in the previous video, you could see that the E60 has no longer an engine under the hood because the N52 that was
D25.
that was in the car is on a crane now. What
Yes.
does it mean?
It means the newest and the one and only turbo 600 horsepower. I
Wow.
hope so. Engine.
Big power
It's
four-door
here.
sedan.
Yes, on the engine stand. And what it is?
What is
You
it?
can write in the comment what it is. No. N52 aluminum engine block, not iron cast. Iron cast is here, but it is 2.0 liter. Okay, I will tell you a little bit. Probably it is when you are you curious or not? We'll see. But I will tell you a little bit about engine setup in my E60 four-door sedan.
The first question that'll pop up in the comments probably will be, why didn't you go with a 2JZ?
Because
You thought about it.
Yes, I thought about it, but for me, and probably not everyone knows that I'm a little bit associated with BMW parts, and I got a lot of parts from BMW. And for me, if something gonna happen,
It will happen.
yes,
So when it happens,
when it happens, I got probably 6 or 7 days blocks, iron cast or much more. For 2J in Europe, it starts to getting harder and harder because you get two options: old, used, and probably worn parts, or brand new engine from Toyota. But probably it is worth more than whole my project.
for a lot
And-
of pesos.
Yes, and I wanted to create something cheap for my pocket because I got a lot of car parts. I know it will be broken in the future. And what? I've chosen this engine because I got the same setup almost in my E46, and through 4 seasons, around 30 events, there was no problem with engine block, pistons, rods, and much more. It was only 2 times, but probably one of these it was my fault, because I don't know how to say that because it is very complicated. Valve plate, I don't know it is correct or not, has been broken, and valve went through cylinder head and met piston, and that was an issue 2 times. But I can probably when I will change that for new one or double spring in my cylinder head, probably it will happen only once. And well, okay.
But you were running a little bit less powerful setup that you are
Yes,
planning to go
but
with now.
okay, and I will explain you main difference between this engine, which I hope so hold 600 horsepower, and my engine which had 362. The first main thing is rods and pistons. In E46, I had a stock one from M52 B28. They are not so bad, but not so good to hold 600 horsepower. Here I will have M50 B25 non-vanous rods and N54 B30 pistons, and that's the main difference between these two engines. Pistons from N54, they are well known in this tuning scene, and we had friends who had something like that, similar setup. And it is possible, it is probably the cheapest option to have 600 horsepower and don't spend so much money to build very good engine to hold such a big amount of power. Okay, 2.8 normal crankshaft, M50 B25 non-valve rods, N54 B30 pistons. They have to be machined because valves they don't have enough space to open on the maximum position, and that's why I don't have pistons here, and I cannot show you these pistons because they are in a machine shop. Cylinder head, stock one, but with what I said before, I have to have in these amounts of power double spring from M50 B25 non-vanos or B20 non-vanos, and I will have stock M50 or M52 cylinder head with double spring, and they have to be, because if I will left like I left that in my old M52, on this kind of boost it would be something like valve floating, and I have to have my double spring. Camshafts, another one very important thing on the intake side. Sorry, but M54 B30. And on the exhaust side will be intake camshaft from M50 B25.
E46 had a Chinese turbo.
Yes,
and are you gonna go with
this turbo? Was so reliable, and I don't know how it was turbo. I paid 250 euros or $300 for this turbo, and I don't know how it was without any issues. But here I'm thinking about something better. Probably turbo will be more expensive than whole engine. And I'm thinking about EFR turbo, because I can do that only on the beginning, because if I will prepare exhaust manifold and everything for this turbo, it would be easier than buying turbo for $1,000, a wastegate for $800, prepare everything like intake and exhaust and whole manifold, and then switching to something like EFR or Garrett. It will be way expensive than when I done that before when I
did it in the first place.
Yes.
ECU
Master, and probably only ECU Master Classic with tablet, not with ADU ADU 7 inches, because there's too expensive for me. Tablet from Samsung or something like that for $100 will iPad. Be enough. No. There is no application with.
So this car is gonna be as much cost efficient.
Yes, efficient.
Efficient, yeah, not cheap but efficient. So if the part needs to be good, it'll be good.
Yes, the same as I got in my E46. Mm-hmm. It was the same. I got a very cheap engine, which was from 7 Series. All 7 Series only. I changed only fuel seals, and engine was very cheap. But I got original Turbo Smart wastegate, original injectors from Bosch. I got AAM fuel pumps, and everything which depends on how this engine could broke in 1 second. I got very good enough to have my calm mind, because in turbo everything depends on everything, because you can have, I don't know, even billet block engine, and when your fuel pump doesn't work, everything gonna blow up. And that's why I would like to build that car as much efficient as it is possible, and we'll see how it
how it goes. And when is the time for the assembly?
Probably before winter. Engine will be ready, but I need another one, something like donor, because we have to prepare everything like engine mounts and exhaust manifold, intake and exhaust. I have to prepare everything, and my guy will fabricate that. Engine will be ready, and I need another one to prepare everything. Very messy work around this, and probably engine will be ready on the stand, and after that, when everything around will be prepared, we'll swap them and car will be ready to tune. Cool.
So subscribe to the channel to see how the
We
project
got
progresses.
a great idea. In the next episode, we'll show how this car,
how much it will weigh.
chassis.
Because you can think that it is a pretty heavy chassis, but maybe it is not.
Yeah, we'll see. It's interesting, and we will compare that to E36, E46, or Nissans. And
yeah, but we have to end this video right now because we are running out of time.
yes.
Why?
Ah,
Please.
yes.